I read your dad was or is a music critic. Has he ever wrote a review about you or?
No, I mean he wasn't a music. He was a music critic before I was born.
Not anymore.
No, not for a long time.
Oh, okay, but has he criticized your music in a music critical way? You know.
I mean, he's very analytical and about music and critical of music in general. You know, we talked about different things, but I wouldn't say he's been, you know, critical of what I do, you know, in a negative way, only in a positive way.
Okay. Just in where you come from, it's never been an issue if you want to make music or not.
No.
Okay. Yeah, any because he probably listened to loads of music. And,
yes.
But can you remember a typical like advice or that he gave you or said maybe you should go a little bit that way or?
My dad likes ballads. He likes slow songs, and so that's. I mean, he not really. No, I mean he would just give me things to listen to and things like that. You know, he never really told me how to play.
Okay, is it your dad's record collection? Is it more? Does it look like your collection now, or?
I pretty much stole it. So yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, some of it. I mean, I bought a lot of records since then, but a lot of the records he had, I took from him.
Yeah. Can you name one or two or stuff that you're both really into?
I mean, pretty much all the things. I mean, he loves gospel music. We both love, you know, the Consolers and Dixie Hummingbirds and Pilgrim Travelers, stuff like that. And we both love country music, Conway Twitty and George Jones and, you know, Ray Charles, stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Can you remember a moment or that you knew that you wanted to be a performer or a musician?
You know, it never really was like a decision that I made. It was just kind of like I went for it, you know, and started playing. You know, sometimes being on stage in high school, and I definitely liked that, but I never really considered it a career path. You know.
Until when?
I don't know. I don't know if I do now. Just kind of was something that happened. You know, I just like decided I needed to pursue music, and you know, I honestly didn't think I didn't know if it would go this far or not. I mean, the amount of touring we've done is not something I ever expected, you know?
Yeah, because I was also thinking, you really have a talent for performing. Is there a moment when you noticed that, you know, when you went on stage and you, okay, people, you can...
No, I mean, I'm a pretty extroverted person, you know, I just like, it's like I knew how to, you know, get the songs across, and it wasn't like, it was never really a, you know, just kind of that's the way it was, you know? Yeah,
okay. Okay, and then the music you make, the rhythm and blues and soul stuff, any idea what do you feel with that music that you miss in maybe other stuff?
I mean, I just really appreciate the directness and the emotionalism of that kind of music, and spoke to me, you know, from a very early age, you know, as being very powerfully emotional and also, you know, very well crafted music as far as, you know, pop songs go, and I just, you know, gravitated towards that, you know. Yeah,
but I mean, you can also say that, like, I don't know, grunge is also very expressional music, you know, but, for example. But.
I guess it's not the same. It's not. No. A lot of music like that doesn't contain the array of emotion that soul music does. It goes through all the, you know, the high drama of relationships, you know, from happy to sad and everywhere in between and all that stuff. And a lot of other music, like, I mean, there's so much music that is just angry or just sad, and I wasn't interested in that, you know. It kind of runs soul music and blues and all that country music run the gamut of human emotion.